Today we explore a subject that has sparked fervent discussions and caused societal division for many years: the issue of abortion. Abortion is a universal subject that delves into the core aspects of human existence and ethical beliefs. To illuminate this complex topic, I will present relevant data in essential terms and then give an overview of the study titled Pro-Life and Pro-Woman: Challenging the Simplistic Anti-Abortion Story in the United States. We will also take a biblical perspective to analyze this issue, examine how it aligns with social work principles, and I'll conclude by sharing my personal experiences and sense of purpose regarding this subject. Before we explore this topic in detail, let's lay some groundwork by examining relevant statistics and important definitions to establish context. According to their most recent investigation, the Guttmacher Institute and the Center for Disease Control detailed that in 2020, roughly 862,320 abortions took place solely inside the United States. It is pivotal to grasp that abortion is the intentional killing of a baby still inside the womb, and there are diverse ways it can be done, such as through chemical abortion utilizing pills, or surgical methods utilizing suction and dismembering the baby. Laws regarding abortion vary among states, creating a contentious and legally intricate matter. I would be interested in talking about the insights presented within the article that is titled Pro-Life and Pro-Woman: Challenging the Simplistic Anti-Abortion Storyline in the United States. This study disputes the misrepresented thought that people must distinguish as pro-life or pro-choice. The analysts attest that it is attainable to hold both a pro-life and pro-woman position by advancing policies that help women and families, while moreover valuing the significance of human life. This subtle viewpoint promotes the exploration of comprehensive solutions instead of divisive stances. One key aspect of the article is emphasis on advocating for policies and programs that support women and families. These might incorporate improving access to reasonable health care, comprehensive sex education, and reasonable childcare, as well as fundamental resources needed to feel prepared for birth and caring for a child. By giving these resources, society can enable ladies to make educated choices about their reproductive well-being and diminish the variables that lead to abortion. I call those variables the whys. Now we will analyze the topic of abortion by viewing it from the perspective of the Bible. The Bible offers a multitude of verses and passages that offer valuable perspectives on the significance of human life. Two passages that hold significant relevance are Psalm 139 verses 13 through 16 and Jeremiah 1:5. I would like to read the Passion Translation of Psalm 139 verses 13 to 16. You formed my innermost being, shaping my delicate inside and my intricate outside, and wove them together in my mother's womb. I thank you, God, for making me so mysteriously complex. Everything you do is marvelously breathtaking. It simply amazes me to think about it. How thoroughly you know me, Lord. You even formed every bone in my body when you created me in the secret place. Carefully, skillfully, you shaped me from nothing to something. You saw who you created me to be before I became me. Before I'd ever seen the light of day, the number of days you planned for me were already recorded in your book. These verses describes how God intricately formed and shaped me before I was born. I admire you because I am created with great care and complexity is another translation. This statement emphasizes that God intricately designs each person even before their birth. It highlights the importance and intrinsic worth of human existence. The verse in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, which states, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. It implies that God has a predetermined purpose and plan for every single individual, even before they are formed in the womb and born. It emphasizes that every stage of life, including the beginning, holds great importance and should be regarded as precious. Now let us explore how the scriptural point of view adjusts to the standards and ideals of social work. Social work follows principal standards, including respect for each person's inborn value and nobility and an interest in social equity. In line with the value of social work, the scriptural standpoint emphasizes the significance of esteeming and regarding every person's innate worth and dignity. It highlights the significance of valuing and ensuring each human life, no matter its developmental stage. In addition, the idea of social justice requires tackling structural issues that affect marginalized communities. When discussing abortion, social workers might support policies and aid systems that tackle the underlying factors, or the why, leading to abortion, like poverty, limited healthcare access, and inadequate education and resources available to mothers and families. This comprehensive approach aligns with the teachings of compassion in the Bible and the principles of social justice in social work. In conclusion, I do want to share my personal experience and passion regarding this matter. I developed an interest in the discussion surrounding abortion because I believe it necessitates empathetic and reflective examination. I knew I was always pro-life, and in high school, I obtained my required service hours from helping with Right to Life of Southwest Indiana. But I don't think I ever really knew why I was pro-life or how to defend my stance. Even though I may not have total knowledge, I do have a solid desire to participate in talks and offer profitable bits of knowledge and cures relating to the perplexing subject. I want to help mothers and families realize that there is so much more out there to help, and that abortion should never, ever, ever be the answer. Since becoming employed with Right to Life of Southwest Indiana just about 18 months ago, my desire to serve women in crisis pregnancies has become my calling. I now know that I was made to do this. God has equipped me with the knowledge and desire to help those who can't help themselves. And He has given me the desire to educate those who really don't know much about the topic. I love being part of an organization that holds the title as host of the largest pro-life banquet in the country. It's kind of a bragging right, and we are so blessed to have it. My boss encourages me to continue learning and growing in my career, which fuels my desire towards earning my life-affirming specialist designation that I should obtain this spring. I truly don't feel like you wake up one day and say, I'm going to go work at a pregnancy resource clinic and be a voice for the pro-life movement. I suppose there are some people that may work for, but for me, it's a calling. And I'm blessed that God has called me. I believe that regardless of our profession, our individual personality, each of us has a God-ordained responsibility to take part in addressing the subject of abortion. Be it as a social laborer, an advocate, or just a concerned member of society. The focus is not on choosing sides, but on finding shared beliefs, promoting approaches that give advantages to women and families, and showing everyone the significance of human life. In summary, it's clear the issue of abortion is exceedingly intricate and does not offer straightforward solutions when looking at the reasons why women choose abortions. Nevertheless, let us evaluate it from a biblical standpoint that abortion is murder, and babies in the womb were created by God for a purpose. Considering social work principles and acknowledging our convictions, we can make a valuable contribution towards addressing this pressing matter more empathetically and also transparently. I appreciate your attention, and let's keep having respectful and significant discussions regarding the importance of human life.